Happy Friday! We've made it to Friday. So this morning we are going to work on writing our letter M. With the work that I sent home and that your parents picked up, I sent home your writer's, your handwriting workbook. And we're going to practice our letter M today. What sound does the letter M make? And we're going to practice writing our lowercase m. So with our lowercase m, where do our letters start? They always start at the top. So you start at the top, you dive down, then dive up and over, and it looks like an N right now, but we want to dive back up and back over to get our letter M. Let's try it one more time. I want us to skywrite it in the air before we write it on the paper. So start here at the top. You dive down, you dive back up and over, and then dive back up and back over. So let's do it here. Start at the top, dive down, up and over, back up and over. Your letter M. So in your workbook, you may need your parent to help you find the page, but you want to open up to page 56 and 57. These are the two pages that you're going to do today. You're going to practice tracing with your finger how to write the letter M, saying to yourself, we start with an N, we swim up and over and back down. And then down here, this is where you're going to practice writing your letter M. You're going to, wherever you see the dot, that's where you start. And you practice writing your letter M, tracing over this one, writing it by yourself, tracing again, writing by yourself, and you keep doing it to the end. And then on the next page, I want you to read the word, then write the word here. Read the word, write the word, read the word, write the word. And then lastly, we have a sentence. I want you to read the sentence and then write the sentence. Okay? And when you're doing this, don't go fast. Remember, our lowercase letters, look real close here. Our lowercase letters are in between the two lines. They're not above, they're not below, they're in between the lines. So practice keeping your lowercase letters in between the two lines. When you're done with your workbook, I have something fun that we can do this Friday, and I want us all to share, kind of like a show and tell. It's going to start with a book. I'm going to read this book to you called Not a Box. And then I'm going to tell you the fun activity that we're going to do together with this story. All right. Not a Box. It's by Antoinette Portis. That's the author of the book. And she must be the illustrator too, the person who writes, who draws the pictures. Not a box. Why are you sitting in a box? Why is he sitting in the box? What do you think? I don't know. Let's find out. It's not a box. Well, what does he think it is? He thinks it's a race car. That's fun. What are you doing on top of that box? What is he doing on top of that box? What do you think he's doing? Let's find out. It's not a box. Why, he's pretending for it to be a mountain, and he's on top of the mountain. Why are you squirting a box? So you see he's got a hose and he's spraying, he's squirting the box with water? What is he doing? I said it is not a box. Why, he's pretending it's a building on fire and he's the firefighter coming to fight the fire. Now you're wearing a box. Why is this bunny wearing a box? I wonder. This is not a box. It's not a box. He's pretending to be a robot. That's why he's wearing the box. Are you still standing around in that box? Looks like he is. Looks like he's still in his box. It's not a box. A box can be many things. It doesn't just have to be a box. You can pretend that you're a pirate. Or maybe you're floating up in a hot air balloon, or riding atop an elephant, or in a boat. Well, what is it then? What is this box? And there we see him sitting on top of his box and thinking. So that's the first thing we're going to do today with our fun activity. We're going to be thinking. I want you to get out your writer's notebook, turn to the very first page that has nothing on it. So I'm going to find my very first page that has nothing on it, and that's where I'm going to start. And I want you to think. All the things that you could pretend that a box could be. And I want you to make a list on this page. I want you to write and make a list on this page of all the things a box could be. So for example, Miss Willette wanted to join in. What could I think? Oh, the box could be a ship. The box could also be a table. I could pretend to have a tea party and it would be a table. So I'm writing a list of all the things I think of that this box could be. And when your parents picked up the materials from school, I sent a box home. You feel free to use that box or any other box that your parents might have. And I want you, after you get done making your list of what a box could be, I want you to use your box for that. I want you to pick something that you've written down, and I want you to pretend that that's what the box is. Or maybe you draw on it to make it into that thing. And then I want your mom or your dad or someone to film you. Make a little short video and share it with us so you can tell us what your box is. What are you pretending that what your box is? I'm excited to find out, so I'm going to do it too, okay? So since it's Friday, let's treat this activity like a show and tell. And we're going to do a show and tell of our boxes. So I can't wait to see. All right, bye for now.